For one strong show of commitment to youth development, the City Boy Movement Edo State chapter, where Honorable Paddy Iyamu, Commissioner for Education, the lead, don organize the Edo State City Boy Empowerment 2025 with the theme "The Youth Are Present in Our Future." The event shelle on Saturday, November 1st, 2025 for Catalia Event Center, Benin City, and it gathered plenty big names and political leaders from across Edo State. People wey show face include Governor Monday Okpebholo, Deputy Governor Right Honorable Dennis Idahosa, Speaker Right Honorable Blessing Agbebaku, Deputy Speaker Right Honorable Atu Osaonyi, members of the Edo State House of Assembly, Secretary to the State Government Umar Musa Ihilo, former Deputy Governor Right Honorable Philip Shaibu, Minister for Youth Development Honorable Ayodele Olawande, City Boy Movement DG Honorable Francis Oluwatosin, and Pastor Sage Iyamu, among others. For a keynote address, Governor Monday Okpebholo hailed President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for the developmental work we need to do, say even though say the reform not easy, the benefit go last long. He still talk say Edo State government dey in full support of the President's vision and say no space for laziness as them they push their reform agenda enter 2027. Oga Governor still announced financial support for NYC Edo State chapter to show say the administration serious about empowering the youth.
Who is that man that is truly city boy?
Asewaju Jagaba.
That is it. You can testify that Asewaju is a city boy. This is the characteristics of a city boy. A city boy know every street, every corner of that city. How many of you believe that a city boy knows every corner of that city? We all believe that a city boy understands the nature of the city, right? Very good answer. Now, when Asewaju was governor of Lagos State, before he became the governor of Lagos State, you cannot travel in Lagos, you cannot leave Ikeja to Island and come back same day. Is that not true? Because of what? Hold up. He began what they call reform. He started working on Lagos. Today, when he could not complete it, he introduced another Asewaju, his own boy, to continue from where he stopped. Now, what happened? Is there still a hold up in Lagos? When some few individuals were chopping Nigerian money, they would take Nigerian money, enjoy their life, buy chopper, buy private jet. Me and you, we the poor ones, will stay on the queue to buy petrol. Let me tell you something. I have been very close to government, close to the power that be. Anybody that was very close to Chief Anani, is it not in power? Because many a times, even before the old man take decision, he sample our opinions. The time of fuel subsidy, when it was hot, let me not go into all those old stories. Let me ask you one question. Could Obasanjo remove fuel subsidy? Could Jonathan Goodluck remove fuel subsidy? Even our own Buhari, could they do it? Who did it? Who did it? City boy did it. It took him a minute just to say fuel subsidy is gone. And it's gone forever. When we are talking about economic reform, this man is an economist. So somebody that could be Mobi, not Mobi Nigeria, in America, an accountant of Mobi, many years ago, before he ever think of politics. Is that not a city boy that understands the city? When we are talking about city, it's not only the street we pass, even our economic reform. He's doing it. Is he not doing it? That post step is the flyover you are seeing Edo today. That post step, that very post step is the road, the development stripe of this government in Edo today. The money we are using is coming from that post step. When Agogo we say Edo is shining, some people will wear suit, sit in one place, and what would they be saying? Okpebholo. I am not a teen god. Somebody is behind us. Asewaju is making us what? A teen god. Even the Bible says, ye are gods, you little ones. Is that not so? Am I quoting the Bible wrongly? Tell them. I asked a question today about Argentina, Nigeria football. When that match was going on, if somebody come to remove the goalpost to change it, will you accept it? When reform is going on, somebody is telling you, I want to come and contest again, will you vote for him? Reform is very difficult because it will affect many thieves, and no thief wants reform. But for the common man, we want it because our life depends on it. I want to thank my commissioner for education. Because from time to time, at times, it's painful. He will come and tell me Monday, I say, my brother, this school, I'll tell you, oh yeah, let's go. I'll go and see for myself. But when we are rebuilding this school, it's paining those people that said they have finished everything in education in Edo State. Is it not paining them? And they have not done anything about our education. You go to schools where you see children sitting on the floor, no roof. A whole primary school that's supposed to be like 300 TPU, you will see about 50, 40. But today, those schools are now recording over 500 TPU. Why is it like that? It is because Edo is shining. Coming to say I want to contest with our president, our city boy, is only coming out because he wants to have accident. Because he is coming to have accident, a smoker having accident with trailer. Will that smoker remain? I'm not even seeing them on the street, but they can't come here to campaign anyway. 3.5 million votes. So, I don't have money to pay a rise, but I will tell them what they want to hear. Tomorrow morning, they will be on TV to talk about me. They should not come here to what? Campaign. We are already locked down here. Some people will say, why is a governor talking like this? Why will a governor not talk like this? When they were talking like this, what happened to them? Why? I want to ask another question. Why did the youth, the Minister of Youth know that the coppers need extra thing in their pocket? Who can tell me that? Because what? Because he understands the problem of the youth coppers. That is why he mentioned them. That is why he talked about their accommodation. We are going to look into that. So, Commissioner for Education and the Director of NYC will meet on Monday. I want to say a very big thank you to all of you.
On behalf of the Grand Patron Oga Tinubu, the Minister for Youth Development, Honorable Ayodele Olawande, talks say federal government still dey put energy for youth capacity building. He reveals say more than 250 youths for different parts of Naija don already benefit from the skill training programs. He also adds say this government not just dey talk, them they do, and still mention say the Tinubu administration don extend opportunity reach all 8,809 wards for the whole country.
I am happy to be part of this. And on behalf, as a minister, it may look somehow to you, but on behalf of the son of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, our own, Sheyi Tinubu, which was supposed to be here today, but is with us in spirit, but have to have an emergency outside the country. I am happy to be part of this today. As we gather here, it is for the celebration of progress and peace and love in Edo State. Not about 1 year plus. We were in this same hall when people think what is impossible has been possible. And what we did then was a foundation that transformed to progress. And we are celebrating and enjoying the beautiful governor of Edo State. And to improve the lives of the people who are focused on the renewed hope of Mr. President, I stand before you today on behalf of the federal government of Nigeria, the president in whom we are well pleased, the president that does not think about himself but the people's first, to address this gathering of the City Boy Movement Edo State chapter, and to bring to you a warm greeting, support, and encouragement of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, and also to bring the message that our youth are the center of the national and the state agenda. And you can see it with me speaking to you here today as the first time in the history of this country. The other time that I was here, I was Minister of State. And now, as the Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria at my youthful age. You can see clearly the numbers of young people that are in federal, state, local government, female, youth, deputy governor of Edo State, because of our energy, because of our idea, because of our ambition, what we deliver is progress to Nigeria and Edo State. This event is not just a ceremony. It is one of the opportunity, empowerment that is going to happen more and more with the true son, Governor Okpebholo, Monday of Edo State. It is a call for action. It is a show of youthful power and a commitment that translates to hope into opportunity. Please, let us use this opportunity to present again the programs, policy, and government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration in different sectors and also most youthful sector. I will start from the youth sector anyway. As a government, we believe that skill and the skilled youth of the greatest population is the asset of Nigeria. This is why we focus a lot on skill development. And we can show you that the Edo State daughter called Lady Mechanic, and this is the second time, even in the Tibet and every programs of the federal government, she's been involved. And what we are saying is one youth, two skills. That Edo youth, before 4 years and coming back 4 years, everybody must have nothing less than 2 skills. And that is why the National established the National Youth Skill Platform, which is called Nigerian Youth Academy, NIA. NIA is designed to provide young skills, include digital and technology. And the drive is one youth, two skills campaign throughout the platform. We don't deal it with party alone. And that is why I'm here to tell you that even Anambra is doing it very well. The focus is for all Nigerian youths to have skills. The 3MTT run, the goals is for us to have a betterment, a conducive environment that Mr. President is building. So far, over 250,000 youths have engaged actively, and we are calling thanks to Mr. Governor for giving a commissioner for youth. And this one youth, two skills should continue in Edo State, to have the NIA Academy, to have the NIA gig, to have the NIA job, and to have the NIA community. Many young people who completed this training have been doing well in different platforms. 5 days ago, I met with one visit from Edo State, Dandima, who took the course in NIA, and now is the head of media and ICT in Skywise Group. That is to tell you that we are not just talking like the governor of Edo State. We are doing it. There are all programs like Digital for All, which 3 million technical talent, empowerment, and we are focused on training millions of Nigerian youth. Search for this. You will see it in NITDA, you will see it in communication, and you will see it in digital economy. Also, to close the gap between the youth and the government, Honorable Commissioner is here and is hearing me now. We have set up what we call Nigerian Youth Help Desk, which the President has given the authority to translate it in all states of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. What we are saying, this platform will give the youth a channel to get intact and help from the government. Know the government policy. Ask questions. We want to bring the government closer to the young people. And to communicate with government directly. So far, we have received over 55,774 cases, and we have resolved 60% from the police, from the civil defense, from all government agencies, and we are complying with all their rules and regulations. As you know, our administration have an open door policy for any Nigerian youth and women, and we are strategic about these roles and people living with disability in this government. I am just one of those many young people that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has given the opportunity to contribute to the well-being and work doing of the government. The youth empowerment that we are doing today, it is not just for those that knows people, it is for we and all that knows nobody. Therefore, the president is doing a lot to reform the economy of our youth, for some of them can be engaged productively. The president has introduced the credit program in increasing access, financial and youth entrepreneurship in the disadvantage of groups including women and youth. And that is why the youth credit and the core members should participate more, so that a large numbers of us can build our card. After service, there is something to do. Under this program, a lot of infrastructural programs committed, more than over 2.2 trillion, with over 260 major road projects, ongoing and completions, and also the road that has been delivered in capacity building, connectivity, access to markets, tourism, youth engagement across the country. In the housing and social infrastructure, this administration have implemented Renew Hope City and Estate program. This initiative is particularly about the young people in their business innovation, because it provides them a space and lively work. There are also progress in agricultural technology and creative industry through Naseni, drone energy, and also infrastructural program for the youth and the women. As president, you know, as the governors, you know, this administration, both at the federal and the center, has approved the Renew Hope World Development Program, which the governor of Kwara State and every other governors, including the governor of Edo State, is part of them. The increase of the revenue generation as a result of removal of oil subsidy, the increase of allocation of the states, and living condition of all state level. The government of Ashiwaju has supported 36 state governors and governments with over 570 billion. Establishment of student loan scheme to support students, especially the poorest family. Disbursing of 1 million CNG conversion kits to commercial transportations and reducing the cost of transportations for many. Introducing Skill Up Artisan program to support the young people and the women in informal sector to prove the skills and to get more opportunity for better tomorrow. To increase and have increased the minimum wage for workers. The Renew Hope Housing Estate was launched and affordable houses are begun to hand up. The Renew Hope import duty and import food items and medical things. The distribution of fertilizer in establishment of the project and grow for over 10,000 acres of land in this country. Dear city boys, dear people of Edo State, dear lovable and trustworthy governors and executive council member, the true Nigeria is in our hand. The Edo State, we believe, is in our hand, and the government of President Bola Ahmed Ashiwaju will continue to listen. The president will continue to collaborate and also create opportunity for all of us to thrive. Our part is to continue to support the government, to continue to support the governor, and to continue to support the president. Let us continue to participate and mobilize and explain and talk to the great people of Edo State about the work of this government. The work must continue beyond 2027. And the platform that we all rest on to move the women, the city girls, and the city boys, which the first of its kind is coming up in Edo State. And I'm not surprised that we have it this so good in Edo State today, because we have a thinking and doing government, ably led by the government of Edo State. We thank you very much.
As Deputy Governor Right Honorable Dennis Idahosa addressed the crowd, he described President Tinubu as bold and decisive leader, where they already changed Naija through in many projects and policies. He talks say he sure well say Edo State will deliver one of the highest vote counts for Tinubu come 2027 elections.
Your Excellency, we are all here gathered today to support City Boy movement in Edo State. And you have given your own, one of your commissioner, Honorable Paddy Iyamu, to lead it in Edo State. And we can see with the number of youths gathered here today in this arena, if all of us that are here can access minimum of 10 persons to vote for the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria come 2027, I believe Edo will have the highest number of votes for Asiwaju in the whole of South region. Your Excellency, you have told us that Edo belongs to Asiwaju, Asiwaju belongs to Edo State. Why are we voting for Asiwaju? Because Asiwaju is a dependable and reliable leader. We have no choice and also to display to him through our leader, distinguished Senator Okpebholo, that we are also reliable and dependable sons and daughters of Edo State. Number two, why are we voting for Asiwaju? Asiwaju is a bold and decisive leader. If he believes in something, he will do whatever it takes to establish it. And thank God we also have a leader like Asiwaju in Edo, in the person of Senator Okpebholo. With this caliber of leaders we have both in national and the state level, I want to assure the DG of City Boy movement that Edo is 100% for Asiwaju. By the grace of God, with the number of projects and programs and policies of our governor, I know that the work will be easier for Asiwaju in Edo State. There is no more opposition in Edo. Edo is 100% APC. Abinobi so? We have a leader that is working. He's not talking, but he's doing the work. And when you have the likes of Asiwaju in Abuja, and we have distinguished Senator Okpebholo in Edo State, with their projects and policies and programs, we don't have to campaign. We will give Asiwaju the highest number of votes that Edo has ever produced for any president.
The Director General of City Boy Movement, Honorable Francis Oluwatosin, for in part, praised the Edo State Governor for appointing Honorable Paddy Iyamu as Commissioner for Education, saying a correct and strategic choice for the sake of youth development. He still reconfirmed the movement's plan to mobilize 10 million votes for President Tinubu across the 36 states, and thank Tinubu for creating a platform where they help Naija youth shine.
Let me start by commending President Bola Tinubu for his bold decision to restructure Nigeria's economy and put in place policies and programs to drive a better economy. His remarkable achievement in economic growth, education, infrastructure, agriculture, food security has shown that we have a visionary leader that can drive Nigeria to a better place. A president that is building Nigeria that we deserve, a president that is building Nigeria that we are all proud of. I equally commend His Excellency, Governor Okpebholo. He is a guidelight, a silent achiever, an uncommon leader, a servant leader. Governor Monday has done more than enough since he assumed office. Talk and do, Governor. If you see his massive infrastructural development, his quality education program, which is being championed by our Honorable Commissioner, Paddy Iyamu, quality healthcare services, citizens' welfare, and enhanced security. More so, I sincerely salute His Excellency, Governor, for strongly identifying with the Renew Hope agenda of Mr. President. He is a governor with uncommon grace. His influence, charisma brought many governors to the progressive family. Thank you, Your Excellency. Today, let me affirm that Governor Monday's mission to deliver 3.5 million votes to President Tinubu is 2027 is psychophants. And it aligns with the City Boy Movement's mandate. And this reason, all Edo State people are going to give Mr. President their votes. Your Excellency, I must also commend you for your visionary leadership, for the choice of Honorable Paddy as the Commissioner for Youth, for Education in Edo State. Honorable Paddy is an asset to the state, to the large nation. We have seen your numerous track records of excellence in education and other sectors too. And we thank you for putting him at the right place. Greatest Nigerian youth! Greatest Nigerian youth! The City Boy Movement is the largest socio-political youth base in Africa. And we are mobilizing 10 million votes for President Tinubu in 2027. Oh yeah, Edo youth, oh yeah! Edo youth, oh yeah! This vote is going to come out from the 36 states, including the FCT for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, plus Senator Okpebholo's vote. That is 13.5 million votes for President Tinubu in 2027 election.
For his own part, Honorable Paddy Iyamu will be Commissioner for Education and conveyor of the event, explain say the City Boy Movement na platform where they focus on youth development and empowerment. He salutes both President Tinubu and Governor Okpebholo for their commitment to education, infrastructure, and support for small and medium businesses under the Renewed Hope agenda.
Ahmed Tinubu, trusted son, the ally of our president, is a man of great virtue. And that's why we are all following him. And you will agree with me that wherever your father goes, that is that path that you will also follow. His Excellency, I'm just going to go through a little from all the tangible achievements of our governor. When our governor assumed office, I share a particular story with you. I was sitting in the vehicle with him, and we were leaving one of the campaign ground. And we saw a woman with two of her children walking from the campaign ground back home. And I thought His Excellency was just admiring those that were passing. Do you want to hear what he said? I know he may have forgotten what I'm saying now. He now turned and said, Paddy, I don't even know this woman and her son and daughter that have come here this afternoon to support me. And look at the way they are trekking. Oh God, should we stop and give them money? I now told him, Your Excellency, if you stop because the crowd is much, people may come and lynch you because of the crowd. I saw in this man the way he was struggling within himself, because he wanted to make an impact. And later on, in the course of our discussion, he said, do you know what? I said, no, sir. He said, we'll do roads, we'll build schools, we'll create employment, because by so doing, this woman and her children will benefit. And you know something that is typical of a politician. They know how to talk. or some of them will not do. I didn't even know I would be commissioner for education. And I make bold to tell you, there is no bad school I've shown him that he has refused. Identify the problem and take the problem to him, and he will solve it. Many of you may not know, but this man has not done 1 year in office. We have built 68. We have, you know, when you go to a school and the school is a state of squalor, and you go from the foundation and rebuild that school, you have not just changed that structure, you have changed lives. We have constructed schools. As I speak to you, we had an opportunity in China. I expected he was going to tell me that give it to somebody in Ishan, or give it to somebody from my village. You know what he said? He said, identify the poorest of the poorest among us and give it to their children. We have 5 children from 5 families. One of them lost the father at the age of 6 and the mother at the age of 8. As I speak to you, they are in China for a 3 years program. Am I going to go to the students? We got into a system. There is so much to say, but because of time, I will just limit it. Then, are we going to talk about his father, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Forget about, you know, we are in an era where we need to put on our thinking cap. Let somebody not borrow you to hate somebody that has done nothing to you. Let me tell you something. In Edo State today, there is no child that is being sent home from school, from the university, because of school fees. Why? The NEL Fund program. If the governor builds school from primary to secondary school, then we'll get to university, some people will drop out because of money. The governor gave the instruction, we brought NEL Fund from Abuja to Edo State. And the president said, he gave an express approval to the MD of NEL Fund to move immediately to Benin. The MD of NEL Fund and the team were in Benin for 3 weeks, sensitizing people and enlisting people into the NEL Fund program so that they can go to school even without school fees. So I make bold to say there's no child in Edo State that is being sent home today because of school fees. From the primary to the secondary to now the university. Then the governor of the state also said that let's butter the bread of the students. He gave a 1 billion naira allocation to bursary for our students. So you can see the practical governance across board. In terms of the market women, you know about the money that was given to you for business. Women, oh yeah! Am I lying? Money was given to the market women to energize their business. This is a man that do not want to keep the money for the people, for his personal use. I'm hearing murmuring, Oredo women, am I lying? Oredo, am I lying? Our women, am I lying?
The Edo State APC Chairman Emperor Jared Tinubu for in goodwill message hailed President Tinubu and Governor Okpebholo for their strong leadership. He still confirmed said the party already delivered 3.5 million votes for President Tinubu come 2027 general elections.
Edo State is a state that has already settled everything for our president. I want to let the city boys know that our loyalty to our governor is of no break, no gear, no sense. The explanation is this: anything the governor tells us to do, we cannot argue, because he has all the special advisors, all the special assistants that will tell him, we as a party, we have no sense when we are with him. No break, meaning that if he has carefully decided to send us on errand, we have no break anymore. No gear. If you have ever seen a vehicle, most especially a truck, that has no gear and is descending, you know how deadly such a vehicle is. That's what we are as a party in this state. Because we have no sense, the governor has already told us that 3.5 million votes for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu must be guaranteed, and it's already settled. So I want to tell all of you that even before you came, before the minister started telling us all what the president has been doing for this nation, we don't even want to hear, because we have no brake, we have no gear, we have no sense. 3.5 million vote is guaranteed for the president for 2027. That is my message, very short message to all of you.
The event ended with presentation of cash prizes to over 200 youths, who expressed serious gratitude to the organizers and promised to contribute well to the growth and progress of Edo State. The Edo State City Boy Empowerment Summit 2025 don't show clearly say government not the joke with youth empowerment, development and the betterment of Edo State. Make una not forget say, as we see am, na so we dey talk am. We know the take blame. Ekata Ojesu, TMC News.